everybody, I'm back. I went ahead and I cut some pages out. There's one sheet that is, let's see if I can find it. It is a kind of like a, it's got cards. I want to show you. Oh, this one here. This sheet has all these cards. So I cut all the cards apart. Except for this one is right here still, and I think I'm going to use pieces of this one. But when you're trying to cut, if you don't know, or if it's frustrating for you when you're cutting stuff like this, I like to use a paper trimmer that has a wire. Let's see if you can see what I'm talking about. This paper trimmer has a wire right there. And that allows you to see exactly what you're cutting. You probably won't be able to see it here. Maybe you will, maybe if I use this dark one here. But all I do is put my paper exactly where I want. See the wire there? Let's see if I can zoom in here. There is the wire right there. So if you're not familiar with that, I highly recommend this trimmer. You can find it at Joann's and at Michael's, but see, it allows you to cut perfectly so that you don't have to worry about cutting off. See, even this little skinny one, I can just line it up there and cut exactly where I want to cut. Okay, so I'll finish that later. And it even has a little lock here so that it doesn't flip-flop, you know, like when you're traveling and stuff. Okay, put that away. Now we're going to get our Cinch machine back. And basically what I did was I used 3 sheets. I used that polka dot one that I showed you. I used this pink. And I used one other one. I think it's 3 sheets. That's all. Oh no. I used 4 sheets for the pages. This one here, and then of course the half with the anchor. Okay, and so now I'll show you what you need to do. You need to take your pages and put the holes in the pages. Now I have them kind of set up how I think I want them, but I'm going to have to take them out of that order anyway. So here's how it works. You can put, let's see, it says do not exceed 20 sheets of lightweight paper at one time. This is not lightweight paper. This paper is heavy duty, okay? So you don't want to, you know, I would say, let me see how many. So that's 3. Just going to do all of the ones that are the same height first. That's how I like to do it. See if there's another one here. I don't think there is. I think that's it, of the ones that are these cards. Now these cards here, for the most part, there's a couple. Sorry about that. Somebody was calling me and my phone stopped recording. I need to put it on airplane mode when I'm recording. Anyway, so I'm going to stick that all the way in. Push them all the way in. Make sure they're all pushed into the back. And then you make the holes. And it's as easy as that, really. And here my garage door, which means that my husband's going to come in. So I'm going to stop the video and I'll come back and do the rest. I think, or maybe I'll try to see if I can push that back in. Maybe pull out. Oops. There we go. I think that'll do it. Maybe I should just take these out just so we can do it right. And just do the ones that are about the same height. I think that's really the best thing to do. So go ahead and do those. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. And see, makes the holes perfect. I love that. And then this one, I'm not even measuring anymore, if you noticed. It's really very, very simple to use this machine. And so here I can see that this line's up here, so I'm going to pull out that number 11. And here he comes. So just going to do this one, and then when I come back, I'll show you how to put the book together. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm going to bind my book now. These are the binding rings. These are actually Zutter ones, but you can use these with the with the Cinch as well. There are ones that say Cinch, but you can use these too. And they come 6 to a pack, and they're $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. These happen to be the 1/2-inch antique silver. They come in all different kinds of colors. So now what you have to do is you have to cut the wire based on how many pages. So like my biggest page and my album cover have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 holes. So we have to cut this to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there, I just used my, now you just take this here, the wire, and you put it on your Cinch machine like that. It's like a little holder, basically, for the wires. And then you put your pages on however you want them on there. So like I'm going to start from the back. And I'm going to put this one, and then I'm going to go with a different sized one, so that they're kind of like random sizes, like that. Maybe this one. I'm not thinking about it too much, just kind of going quickly here. And it doesn't appear that this one's going to fit there. It needs another hole. I wonder if I can fix that. I'm probably ruining it. Yep, I ruined it. That's okay. Alright, so it just wasn't the right. See if the same thing's going to happen to this one. Just going to put it right there, like that. And then we'll go with the pink. And we'll go with this card right here. And then that one, I like the the way the other layers show. And we'll put this one. This one contrasts really nicely. Just like that in there. So here, that one there. That one with the potty people. And then that, okay? Then what you do is, this is how we want this book to be, but we have to turn it inside out with this little short one. So see, this is how I want the book to be. So we have to turn it like this, because once we put this on here and we bind it, this will be the inside of the book. Okay? Like that. If that makes any sense. You kind of have to do it. If you're like me, I'm kind of like, I have to do it and make my mistakes. And then once I make my mistakes, then I learn. Now this little thing here just turns, and then it allows you to set the depth. And this is a 1/2 inch. And you have to set your thing like this and push it up against the back of the machine. Push it down. And there you see it binds it perfectly. And if you want it just a little bit tighter, you go a little bit smaller, and then it'll just like gently push it down a little bit further. I like it to be a little tighter than that. Oops. Okay. And then voila. Okay, and so now we've got our book. See how simple that is? Isn't that awesome? Okay, so now all I have to do is embellish it and give it to her. So I'll do some other videos and show, you know, like how I embellish it and what I do to make it look really cute. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that.